HSR has a lot of features. Today, I wanted to talk about the feature that I feel has the most impact on HSR and why it feels the least demanding game, which makes it the most enjoyable game from the Hoyoverse, and that is the energy storing mechanic that the HSR has, where if you don't play, it continues to build the resin or the energy system while you're not playing, so that you don't feel that you're going to be extremely behind once you come back to the game. I just pulled an Aventurine on my main account and a Himiko, and building those two characters took me about 2 days, two or 3 days, because of the stored energy that you get from not having played the game for a while, right? I had done no setup for any of these characters aside from maybe Himiko, which probably had some resources lying around. But Aventurine was completely new, and I had little to no resources built up to get him up to par with any of me other characters. But because the system lets you build up energy over a month, and throughout this month I think it maxes out at 2,000 energy. This amount of energy is enough for you to come back to the games, to not play the game for a while and come back to the game and finally and fully max out a character once you've come back to the game and enjoy your new character that you've pulled for. And I don't think people understand how much of a time saver and how less stressful it makes this game to have the system like this, where it doesn't force you to have to log into the game every single goddamn day to play the game in order to keep up or to feel a sense of progression with this game. Because honestly, with Genshin Impact, if you come back for a specific character, right? You're likely gonna pull that character, get that character, and then want to experience whatever new content, as sparse as it may be, with that new character, right? But you'll come back and realize that you only have a day of resin, and you won't have any more resin throughout the rest of the day to actually max out your character. You're probably gonna do the extreme bare minimum. If you weren't pre-farming for this character, your character is gonna be at like level 30 or 40, and you can't really do any of the harder stuff because of how shit your character is gonna be, right? Your new shiny character is gonna be. And this mechanic, it just has to be implemented everywhere. I do not want to play another gacha game that does not have this energy storing mechanic, because honestly it would feel kind of pointless to go from this mechanic and downgrade to something that doesn't have it anymore, because of how much of a time saver it is, how enjoyable it makes the game. You don't feel like you're missing out on a lot of content if you don't play for a month. And even then, any normal person, right, who actually has a life, who actually has shit to do aside from being on the game every single day all the time, is probably gonna not play the game for a month, right? Go back to the game for a week, do all the content during that week, and then go on hiatus and not play the game and play something else, right? Which is good. It's healthy to play the game like this. It's what I do. It's how I enjoy the game, because honestly, I don't want to sit through the game doing shit that I don't enjoy, picking mint for hours and hours and hours just so that I can build up to the next character who I'm not even sure I'm gonna get at that point, right? You can pre-farm as much as you want, but if you lose the 50-50, then you lost the 50-50. All that time you spent pre-farming just went down the drain for that character. And this system kind of fights that and lets you not necessarily need to pre-farm, and lets you just enjoy playing something else and then come back to the game with like re-energized, with actually wanting to continue playing the game. You can't be on the game all the time, right? And this system kind of saves Honkai StarRail, in my opinion, and makes it a lot more enjoyable, a lot better to play. Is because it doesn't force itself down my throat and into my schedule where I have to go every day. I have to log in and go farm artifacts or go pre-farm for the new character that I'm not even sure I'm gonna get. With this system, now you can get the character and then farm up whatever that character needs. If you lose the 50-50 and get a character that you didn't have, now you can build that character from the ground up, because you have the resources to be able to get all the stuff that they need. It's the best feature in Honkai StarRail, in my opinion, and it makes the game a lot more enjoyable to play. And I don't understand why people don't actually talk about it. Maybe they did in the beginning of the game, but I don't see much people talking about this. And this is a feature that I want in every gacha game. I want Wuthering Waves to have this feature so that it's more enjoyable to play. I want Zenless Zone Zero to have this feature. I want every future gacha game that has an energy system to have this feature so that it's just more enjoyable to play. If you want to, it makes it a lot easier to come back to the game after like a dead period or a patch that didn't interest you, or maybe you were just playing something else. Like, there's things that will take up your time, and now I don't have to have Honkai StarRail in the back of my mind gnawing at me because I didn't pre-farm for that, I didn't prepare for the new character, I didn't pre-farm mats for the new character and stuff like that. And it just makes it a lot more enjoyable. Even just like the artifact grind and stuff like that, it just makes it a lot more easier. If you didn't actually pull for a new character this patch, then you have like 2000 res and 2000 energy to go through and like farm up better artifacts for your characters. And 2000 energy is a lot, but it is a lot. It's just, I don't really have anything else to say. Hopefully this feature actually makes it into other games. I want that new Pokemon game. God, I forgot. I keep forgetting its name. I keep forgetting what the name of the Pokemon game, the Pokemon gacha game is gonna be. But yeah, I want Wuthering Waves. I want Zenless Zone Zero. I want every future gacha game to have a system like this that doesn't force itself into your schedule and makes it a lot more enjoyable to come back and play. So yeah. Please do all the YouTube stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. And check out the socials in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.